Today, we remember the remarkable life and career of John Stapleton, one of Britain's most respected broadcasters, who sadly passed away at the age of 79 on September 21, 2025. From fearless journalism to heartfelt morning television, his career spanned more than 5 decades. Let's take a closer look at the man behind the headlines. His achievements, his family, his personal battles, his lifestyle, and his legacy. Early life. John Martin Stapleton was born on February 24, 1946, in Oldham, Lancashire. Raised in a modest household, his father Frank was a cooperative secretary and his mother June a part-time primary school teacher. John learned the values of hard work and integrity early on. He attended Diggle Primary, Hume Grammar, and later St. John's College of Further Education in Manchester. Although he never went to university, his passion for journalism burned bright. At just 17, he began as a trainee reporter at the Eccles and Patricroft Journal before moving on to the Oldham Evening Chronicle and eventually Fleet Street. Career highlights. Stapleton's television career began behind the scenes on This Is Your Life. But it wasn't long before his talent shone on screen. In 1971, he joined Thames TV's Today program, and by 1975, he was a familiar face on the BBC's Nationwide. He became known for tackling hard-hitting stories, from council corruption in South Wales to protection rackets in Northern Ireland. His career would later take him to Panorama and Newsnight, covering major conflicts including the Falklands War. But for many viewers, Stapleton was best known for his warm presence on ITV's breakfast shows, TVM, GMTV, and Daybreak. For over 2 decades, he helped millions of Britons start their mornings with a balance of hard news and human stories. Alongside his wife, Lynn Faulds Wood, he co-hosted the consumer watchdog program Watchdog from 1985 to 1993, exposing scams and fighting for everyday people. His excellence was recognized in 2003, when he won the Royal Television Society's News Presenter of the Year award. Lifestyle and personality. Outside the studio lights, John Stapleton lived a rich but grounded life. He was passionate about football and a lifelong Manchester City supporter, a love that began when his father first took him to Main Road to watch Stanley Matthews play. Stapleton was not one to flaunt wealth. His estimated net worth at the time of his passing was between $3 million and $5 million, built from his long and successful broadcasting career. He lived comfortably in St. Margaret's with his wife Lynn until her passing in 2020. The couple were married for 43 years, a rare and beautiful partnership both on and off screen. The pair shared one son, Nick, who followed in their footsteps in media as a respected documentary producer, working on BBC's Scam Interceptors. John was open about his health struggles, too. In 2008, he bravely revealed that he had once battled anorexia nervosa. In later years, he lived with only one functioning kidney, and in 2024 he publicly announced his Parkinson's diagnosis. Despite these challenges, he remained active, even pledging his brain to Parkinson's research after his death. Section for legs. Stapleton's contribution to British broadcasting is immense. He wasn't afraid to report from war zones, but he was equally at home interviewing everyday people about their struggles, joys, and triumphs. He navigated the changing landscape of journalism with integrity, compassion, and resilience. Through decades on television, he shaped the way Britons received their news, combining seriousness with warmth in a way few broadcasters could. John Stapleton leaves behind a legacy of fearless reporting, compassionate storytelling, and dedicated public service. He will be remembered not only as a giant of British television but as a husband, father, and true gentleman. Rest in peace, John Stapleton, 1946 to 2025. If you found this tribute moving, please consider subscribing for more stories celebrating the lives of remarkable people. And let us know in the comments, what's your favorite memory of John Stapleton on screen?